I'm currently teaching a class for BUAC, which is the Bluegrass United Academic Center here in Lexington. And I've got about 25 high schoolers, teenagers, and teaching them about leading like Jesus. And instead of giving them a lot of heavy essay-driven assignments, I want to impact them practically in simple ways. And there's stretching ways, of course, but one of the assignments was to simply go to Walmart the next week and as they walk through the checkout, to notice the person's name tag and to use their name in a sentence, just a basic hello, engage them in conversation a little bit as they pass through. And that was pretty stretching for some. They would come back the next week and tell me how difficult it was or how exciting it was. Some would use terms like the person just lit up, and they were so excited about how that simple little thing of noticing a person's name could make that person's day. Well, you know, the basic truth is your name, my name, it's the sweetest thing we've ever heard, right? Is our own name. And maybe leading like Jesus is as simple as loving and serving people by using their name, by noticing them, by treating them as human beings. You know, Jesus did really well at this. That's why we lead and follow his example. We lead like Jesus because he was a master at this. Think about the time with the Samaritan woman. The disciples were off getting some food, and he's resting by the well. This lady comes walking by to draw some water, and Jesus engages her immediately in conversation, says, "Would you draw some water for me?" And she's so shocked because the Jews would have no dealings at all with Samaritans. But Jesus noticed people. He took a lot of time. There were these divine interruptions that he had all the way through his ministry. You think about the time with Jairus wanting his daughter healed, and this lady touches the hem of his garment and apprehends him there for a few minutes, and it actually causes Jairus, well, it doesn't cause, but the result is that Jairus' daughter dies. Jesus doesn't get there in time, and but Jesus got a lot accomplished at 3 miles an hour in a Judean desert. He ends up going to Jairus' house and raising her from the dead. Jesus always was able to accomplish his Father's will, but he allowed those divine interruptions to shape his ministry. And you know, I think sometimes we miss opportunities, or we don't even take divine interruptions. We don't even notice that they're there to make Jesus famous, to lead and love and serve like Jesus. So there's my challenge for us this coming week as we go to Kroger's or Walmart or the CVS pharmacy. Just take a note of the person's name and love them, serve them. Lead like Jesus in very simple and small ways. Oh, and you're wondering about the mark on my forehead. Well, I took my son to play hockey this week. Friday night, we went to the Lexington Ice Arena. And, you know, hockey, it's kind of a scrappy sport. So he took me out along the boards and gave me that little mark. And I'm going to have to work on him to lead better like Jesus. Have a great week.